This is rare that I've seen this. I've never seen the.
Wait, is that on us?
It is on us, yes.
That one's on us and this one's on that.
Well, you got to have a holistic perspective of what's going on. All right. Terry, I won't mention your name, don't worry. Your name is safe with me. Look. All right, this is my point. All right. What were you thinking?
What was I thinking?
You have this line sharper than the actual butt crack, which we can all see before us. You see that? Look, let me show you something. There's nothing wrong with recording this. That's totally fine. First off, the shape's off. Let me show you what needs to happen to the shape first, okay? First off, you badonkadonker right here. This looks like a drive-in movie theater, and it's wrong. It's essentially comes, okay, look, from here, one, and then this is coming at an angle, right? It kind of comes in just a little bit. So we're just going to cut that off using those straight lines. One, okay, do like that. This line is good, good job. And then it does kind of wisp up like this, but then what happens is, I think you have her in two separate positions. Like you have this one where she's leaning back, but then you have this one where she's kind of more forward. So those are two separate positions. So this point right here is good, but then this is popping out. This is broken. So I'm going to erase this part right here. Already, that looks way better, except the butt crack is continuing up top. We'll fix that in a second, but if we have this point here, one, we're going to go up to the scapula, say it's right here, and we're doing that blur effect where we're looking at here, we're blurring our eyes, seeing out the peripheral right here, one, and then I'm just going to, I don't necessarily even need to connect this right now, but I'm just going to try to get the overall shape, which you got this piece, good for you, got that, and then this is kind of coming in like that. And we can cross through 1, 2 like that, and then I'm going to clean up this line here. And then we'll go in, and so that's kind of like, that's the back, right? That's the back right there, kind of. So we have this, and then I am going to lightly squint down. I'm going to erase this, and there is that piece there. There's nothing wrong with kind of like recording this, but what you want to do is on the body, you're going to have like, it's going to turn, right? Like the form turns. It's not this slit. I keep on telling you this. I tell you, everybody except you do pretty good. But everybody else just sucks. And it's like this line on the body that it's cutting through, it's stopping the form. It's messing it up. All right. So from here, what we do, if you want to say the scapula here, we're just going to softly put this in, right? Soft lines, one. And then, yeah, there's that soft, if you want to put the spine on, but you do it soft like this. You imply it because what we're doing, I'm looking at this whole figure as I'm doing this, right? The whole thing. And so now see how that goes. We know there's form there. We've recorded. There's kind of a there's the spine right there. And then if we want to go through with the shadow right there, we can kind of like lightly put that on or whatever. But we're not even there yet. But this point right here, when we come up, it's like making that very soft. So now we have this light effect. This actually probably drops just a little bit, or softens up rather. But like this point right here would soften up just a little bit. But like one thing you could do here too is kind of just like take it 1, 2, like just bring the shadow in, and then it's good to have that anatomy, but you can, in this case, kind of lose this information right here. Do you see what we're doing? Because like when we squint down, we kind of don't see it. And this is a little bit optional. Like you can do this, but I prefer to keep this soft. And so this right here, what we've done, this is also, this is very squished right here. This is going to have to elongate some. I think this probably comes up just a little bit. I think what happens, honestly, if we're going to keep this point here, you might want to just drop, like elongate this just a little bit. Same here, and that'll give us enough length to go about this. And then from this point right here, like this is how I do this. From this point, I go 1, out like that, okay? And then I'm looking at the whole thing, the peripheral, and then I'm just going to mark from the point that's furthest out on the upper in the calf in the back, and it comes kind of diagonally down about this far, right? And I'm just going to mark where the heel is. I don't necessarily need to draw all this stuff in, not yet. So I mark where the heel is. I'm going to go diagonally up to the ankle, which it kind of like curves in just a little bit like that. This point right here, I'm coming, actually let's go up to the top here. Here is where this point is, right? So we're going diagonally down across, and then it does kind of like come in one. Actually, it drops just a little bit more. This is coming out like that. And then you have this. This is going to fill out just a little bit. So 1, 2, and then you have this piece. That's the calf coming down, and then it kind of breaks there. And then we can just kind of like shape it up just a little bit. You see something like that's how we can go about it. I kind of took this edge off, but you know this is very tricky, and you did a good job, but this is crunching in too far, and this is coming out like that, and this is too sharp, and it's too short, and it's looking like a transformer or something, right? But this is what I wanted to show you. Like I've said, I'm impressed. I've never seen a butt crack go up this high before, but it looks like you had two different drawings and you messed it up and you didn't know which one to do. I knew you were trying to
a wedgie or something, you know?
That's a pretty impressive wedgie. All right, so anyway,
Clothes on.
Well, I
Do-
have to see
yeah.
the
Wedgies, yeah, require something to give you the wedge.
you
Yeah.
ready? Ready? I'll critique you.
Oh,
Do you think that head
it's too small.
is too small? Yes, correct. Okay. Do you have any questions?
No, I got a lot.
You
to
sure?
do.
Okay. Don't do that again.